Alright, so I pulled this week's viewers choice type thing, and I did it for Robert De Niro because of Hands of Stone that just came out. It didn't come to my theater though until Tuesday, and it comes out on my theater on Tuesday. I don't know why, but whatever. So I won't give a review of that up till maybe next week if I do. But in honor of Robert De Niro, or in honor of that movie at least, did Robert De Niro, who's one of the stars of that movie, and he's one of the most legendary actors ever. So it's like, why not? And I gave you the choices of Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Brazil, and Casino. And of those, it got a 50-50 for Brazil and Casino. So, I pull it again to see which one wins. And, once again, 50-50. Casino at 50% and Brazil at 50%. So, I decided to do a double feature review of both Casino and Brazil, starting with Casino. Now, Casino is a 1995 Martin Scorsese movie, uh, about like how to put it, like the mobs running the casinos and such things like that. Let me bring up a synopsis because I'm really bad at explaining plots to people. Like anytime, like you can ask anyone, I cannot explain plots worth a crap. It's like it makes sense in my own head, then I try to explain it. It's just, but yeah, basically mobs and casinos and stuff like that. But I'll read you the IMDb synopsis. Greed, deception, money, power, and murder occur between two best friends, a mafia underboss, and a casino owner for a trophy wife over a gambling empire. There you go. I'll bring the Brazil one up too for later, though. But yeah, going into Casino, though, I was actually excited to watch it because I love Robert De Niro, love Martin Scorsese. I've been wanting to see this movie for a while, and I really liked it. Neither of these movies I'm talking about I absolutely adored, but I really like this movie. It's very good. The first half is a little bumpy for me. It paced kind of poorly. It wasn't that interesting for the first half for the most part. But once I get to the second half, I love the second half of this movie. Joe Pesci's great. Robert De Niro is obviously fantastic. Sharon Stone is great in the movie. It is a lot of fun in the last like half. It's a weird thing to say because it's not necessarily a fun movie, but I had a lot of fun watching it at the first half. The first half isn't bad per se. It's just not all that interesting. But yeah, it's an entertaining movie. It's quite good actually. I'm gonna give it a B plus. There's not too much to say about it. It's just a fun Martin Scorsese movie and a pretty solid one at that. So now we move on to Brazil, which is known to be one of the best movies ever made. I was really excited to see this one too, actually, and I liked it. I don't see the love. I don't understand the love for this movie. I liked it. It's good. It's pretty good, but I mean it's really slow. I'll go as far as to say it's excruciatingly slow. It took me a while to get into it, but what I do love about the movie though, because there are things I do love about it actually, are that it sets up this very interesting world. I really like the world building of this movie, and the performances are very solid. De Niro has a small part, but he's still very good for what he does in the movie. But it's entertaining for the most part, even though that pacing takes a huge hit. It's a solid movie. As I said, it's well performed. It has a great world it's trying to build. It has some interesting visuals for its time. But I didn't love this movie by any means. It wasn't great. I thought, as I said, I thought it was very slow. It took me a while to get into it. There are some things that, like, how to put it, there are things that took me out of the movie in terms of its visual style. I'm used to really weird movies, so don't get me wrong. That's not really what it was. It just wasn't interesting to me for the most part. There are things I do really like about it, though. As I said, the world building is fantastic. You're very intrigued about this world. It gives you enough information about it to understand what's going on in the situation. I actually forgot to read the synopsis for the movie, and I don't know why. I'll read it to you very quickly. A bureaucrat in a retro future world tries to correct an administrative error and finds himself becoming and himself becomes an enemy of the state. I don't know. Not You probably know what Brazil is at this point, but it's been freaking 30 years old. Yeah, 31 now, I guess. It's a good movie. I'll give it a B. Um, I don't think it's great, honestly. I was hoping I'd love it, but I didn't, honestly. Maybe upon rewatch I'll like it more. I don't know. There's some classic movies I go back to, and I don't like them as much as a lot of people do. But yeah, so those are that's my double feature review of Casino and Brazil. Hands of Stone I want to review. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll go see Light Between the Oceans. I have passed to see Blair Witch on Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to that though. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my double feature review. This upcoming week though, I think I'm gonna do Michael Fassbender movies. I'm gonna give you 4 options for that. I don't know what they will be yet, but look for that poll on Twitter. But yeah, so peace.